Hello, and it's Paddy from Fingers on Plastic. It actually took me 4 takes to do that, and I've no idea why. Make that 5. Hello, it's Paddy from Fingers on Plastic, and I am very excited today because we have a special guest, and it is Transformers Yolopark Bumblebee, and this is the Pro version, which is slightly different than the original version in that it has more heft, I believe, and a couple of light up features, some of which I can find and some of which I can't. So I think we're just going to start with the box. Look at that. Oh yes, hello. He's glorious. I'm so excited for this. Now I know I'm guilty of loving everything, but what about that box? So the sleeve is here and the box is here. Now, when I got this, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video of that, and I will compare the original with this and see the differences. And then I realised I don't have the original. I have that many toys. Seriously, I have a problem. I do have a large Bumblebee collection. This is the bit where Simon will put up some pictures of my Bumblebee collection. That's not all Bumblebees. I do have a few more on Autobot shelves, etc. But the picture you're seeing now is basically my Bumblebee collection. Yes, I know I have a problem. And I thought that I had this guy, and I didn't. Now, people who know me, and you meet me at TF Nation, and I'm behind the stall selling you toys for primetime toys. Hi Graham, how you doing, dude? And someone will come to me and say, "What do you think of this toy?" You know, I'm the guy. I'm the guy that says, "You gotta buy this. He's lovely. He's gorgeous. They're glorious, or she's gorgeous if it's an RC. You know, they're fantastic toys. You gotta buy them." I am that guy, and if you look behind you, you will see I am that guy because I have lots of toys. So don't take my word for this. Take Simon's. Simon is more he's more astute when it comes to his toy collecting. He knows his toys quite well, and he was the one that said to me, "You gotta get this because he's glorious." And Simon, you were right, as usual. You were right. This guy is absolutely fantastic. And when we open up the box, we get a little surprise! We get lots of accessories. Now, I'm not an accessories guy. Will I use this? Probably not, but I do love a good spike with Wiki. Who doesn't? What else have we got? We've got a gun here, and we have another gun. A big gun there that you might be able to see, or have I actually? No, you can't see that because I've already taken it out. Seriously, show. Seriously, this is what we do on this show. We're professional. So, in here was this, and this is really important to talk about because there's a magnet in here, and you can tip his head when you put the batteries in to allow it to light up, and we're going to talk about that first once I show you this. Okay, professional outfit, honestly, here we go. Professional, this is what we do, right? So along with our Spike Whip Wiki set, we have a set of instructions which actually really good. Really good. They give you all the bits and bobs about them, etc., including our big gun that I showed you there earlier. And if you look, he says, while it's looking down, this page will show you where our batteries go in. Now, I've not seen another video, and there may be one out there, but I haven't seen it, that goes into detail on that. And I struggled a little bit, and the first thing I struggled with is what kind of battery goes into it. Because I had LR41s, which are 1.5 Vs. I may have some here. So I had these guys, okay? LR41s. And what I needed was CR927s. CR927, which is a 3V. So they are similar size. The 3V ones are bigger, okay? They are bigger, both available on Amazon if you want to go and pick some up. And the 3V battery does work, and we're going to just show that in a snippet of the video, just so you know you don't have to do what I did and spend an hour trying to get it to bloody work, which was a pain. It also comes with these, which are little, there's little batteries in there, and light up feature, at least I think it's a light up feature. They may be for guns, they may be, I don't actually know, and I've not been able to see where they go, but the head feature for me is the selling point. It really is, it's absolutely glorious. And the head, along with everything else, here he is, look at that, absolutely beautiful. So that is what you get in the package. So we are going to turn the camera around and start building him. It's exciting, I know. See you in a minute. Okay, so you are blankly staring at a wall. However, we are going to start with the head. Now, that is a beautiful head sculpt, is it not? Please don't mind my fingers. But look at the detail on that and the weathering, which, you know, I love some weathering, but that is, it's just glorious. It really is. And the head, if I just take it away there for a second, and place it back in. There's the bit there, the connector, here we go, and he has the angry face. You also get, oh, smiley face. And for some reason, and Simon, you will be a fan of this one. Whoa, there we go. You get the kissing face. Look at that. That you can swap out if you want. Obviously I'm going for angry man face, of course I am, but you do have the kissy face. Folks, new camera, or new phone I should say, so we are testing as we go, okay? We're testing as we go. So, you can break this up here by just disconnecting this, alright, little wiggle, and that takes you to the head. And then if you try and open that, how difficult to do on camera, honestly. And go if you're, well, you won't be watching, will you? And go, you do this on camera all the time. You're a genius. You really are. So that comes out like that. And you are left with, my fingers, this here. Okay? So also I'm just going to push this battery out so you can see which way it goes in. Okay? Because I struggled with this. I said, the battery, so if you're looking at it like this, the battery goes in this way. Alright, so this facing the mechanism, and then that goes in like that, and it has a place where it can sit, the bottom there. So then, oh, it actually does work even if you don't have the magnet on this one. Da-da-da. Yay, there we go, look at that. Okay, so we go back and we put that in to the back of the head. If I can find it. And then we will be moving forward. Here it is. Right, so you take the visor here and this goes in like that. There you go. And then we'll just give it a test. There you go. So there's flashy, none. Oh. There you go. Let me just move that about. I think I might have it in slightly the wrong way. Bear with me. Okay, so it goes in that way, okay, and then you can see the flashing light. Alright, so then you can put his head together, put his head together like that. Now it can be a bit finicky, you've got to find the right place. There you go. So you get flashing light. You're still getting flashing light. Get it off. And there's one where it should be still, constant. There it is. Now that's looked more than judgment thing, but you get the picture, and I just think that's absolutely fabulous. And we go flick, flick, flick. Oh. When he is in, right, when he is in contained mode, when you put the head back together, this can be a little bit finicky in order for it to find the right spot. So play around with it and you will get that. And that is the head, which is absolutely stunning. And I just thought I'd go through that because I didn't have anyone who did that. And I was like, where does the battery go in? Which way does it go in? What is the best way to put the mechanism in? Because I stress about these things and it takes me ages. And I wish I had a video where someone went, no, this is what you need to do. You know, the easy, very easy steps to understand. If I can do this and put it together, you can. So just remember, the battery you want is the CR927 3V, and they come at Amazon. If you get desperately stuck, drop me a message and I'll send you one. You know, because I have a few spare. Why not? Why not? Right, we've seen the head. Let's move to the rest of the body and try and put it together. Here we go. Okay, still with me? Good. Right, so we start by getting his body and sticking his head on, just like that. So if we turn the camera around, so you no longer need to look at my face. This is what we get. So the body and the head connect together, nice and simple, and I just love that Autobot logo. Just look at that. It really is. The body is amazing. It's got all the right proportions. When I do a comparison, I'll show you what I mean. Loads of detail there. This guy is just phenomenal. He's absolutely amazing. So to put him together, what we do is we get this, because it will go into the side of his arm like that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Like that. And then we will get this, which will go in right here. Yeah. He says it will go in, but does it go in when it's on camera? Is the key thing. Does it? No, it doesn't, because it's the wrong way. Oh yes, Paddy, that just happened. Honestly. But you know, you can learn from my mistake, can't you? So it goes in like that. Then what you're left with when you put on the other hand is you're left with this. So you get the top there, and I put you get loads of different hands. There's loads of hands. This one is for his gun, and then you just stick that in there like that, and voila. His eyes do tend to light up every now and again. Here you go. Here you go. And then we get the body, which is, again, it's really nice and well done. I love the work they put onto the head, and it's nice and simple. He said, there you go. Whoops, sorry team. Learning as I go, and there we go. Right, the only other thing to add is his foot. So for the feet, you get this, and you get one of these. So we're going to put that in here, and there's two. You can see two little holes there. So we want this one, the bottom one, that goes in there. Like that. There we go. Then we get the bonnet. There's the bonnet, and that nice and simply just goes in here. So you've got this one there, that goes in there like that. Da-da-da. He says, hang on. I'll actually do this on camera. He said, might be that we need to take that off first to get both of those in there like that. There you go. So there you go. Learn from my mistakes. Put that in first, and then we can go with this one. Whoops. Oh dear. Live camera work time. Live camera work. Seamless editing there. Absolutely. we do get that in. So advice would be to put this in first and then this one in, otherwise you'll do what I did and it will just go flying. And then we're just going to connect his foot like that. And seamless editing. There you go. Now we have almost incomplete, he just needs a hand. So I am going to clean him up, as they say, and let's go take a look at him. And here he is. Right, absolutely beautiful when you put him together. There he is. Turn him around, and just the proportions in this guy, they just work. They give you loads of other hands as well, and one where you actually have articulation, as you can see from here, which is great, while the laptop makes noise in the background. Wonderful. He is stupendous. Look at that. And again, the light, he does tend to light up a little bit. He does. But yeah, look at that face sculpt, body, absolutely amazing. He has articulation for days. He can move around and do all sorts of things. If you want to get him to do that, Yolopark there, yep. But yeah, his articulation is pretty impressive. It really is. He can do lots and lots of different kind of things. If you want him to do that for some reason, where he has a very sore neck. I love this guy. I think he's absolutely fabulous. As always, Simon, you were 100% right. This guy is glorious. Yolopark, I am a big fan. And then of course you have the debate, don't you, of whether he is... Oh, lighting again. We're going to try and show you that light now that we've got him in there. Look at that. Now that might be my doing with how I've installed it. Yeah. So we have no lights. We have one flash. Yeah. Supposed to do flashy. There you go. And off. Flashy. Yeah. There you go. That's my favorite. With the lights just straight on there, and they go off again, and on. So yeah, it could be that I reckon the battery might not be in 100%. So I might go and play with that. Could be the reason, but he's glorious. I absolutely love him. He is fantastic. So the question that some people do have when it comes to these figures, is he a transformer if he doesn't transform? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Now, when I started collecting, I would very much have been on the he doesn't transform, it's not for me. But then you get the oversized Bumblebee, which does transform, and he looks like this. And don't get me wrong, I do love this Bumblebee mould, I do. But if you look at them, I mean, there's no comparison, is there? Obviously, there's one comparison. The guy on this side here turns into the car, and of course, the Yolopark doesn't. I get that completely. There's a world where they can both exist. Wasn't it Einstein who said two things can be right at the one time? Well, this is very much a case of that for me personally. I think he is glorious. He does come with loads of different accessories thing, which I've quickly shown you. I'm not going to go into overly too much detail, apart from this, which is his energon cube, which you can hold, which I think is fabulous. He comes with a big gun that does the changing of the head, of course, and who doesn't like a rather large spike with Ricky? Because I think that's awesome. Absolutely stupendous. So this guy, I cannot tell you enough times how beautiful he is. He's gone up on my shelf, and I was actually shocked I didn't have this guy, or at least didn't have the original. I think there's a Pro Prime. I don't know if it's coming out or if it is out already. If it isn't out, I'll definitely pre-order it, and if it is, I'll be on the hunt for him, because if he's as good as this guy, then you know, you can't really argue with him. He is absolutely stupendous. So, firstly, thank you for bearing with me while I play around with my new camera setup. First time I tried to put anything together on camera. You can see it didn't go that well, but you know, we are here to learn. So, let's see. Okay, team, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Share to your friends. Let's try and grow the channel. Come on, we can do this. Why not? Why not? Big special mention to Transformers the Show. My good friends over there, they did a 24-hour show for charity. It went really well. Everybody was talking about it. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant work from everybody there, including Claire, who did a lot of work over there, I know, and he did raise lots of money for charity, which is fantastic, folks. I'm so proud of you. You all did so well. We love you all very much. Right, okay, so you don't want to see any more of that toy, and you certainly don't want to hear any more from me. So we will talk to you soon. Lots more videos coming out. Like, share, subscribe, and do that hype thing that, you know, the kids are talking about. You know you want to. Right. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fingers on plastic.